Hello you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video was supposed to be another bedroom transformation video. We are currently working on Grayson's bedroom and we are putting in a ton of work and a ton of effort, and we just did not get it completed this week. We are wrapping everything up this weekend though, so I will have that ready for you all next Friday. I did want to make sure I still got a video out this week though, so today's video is going to be a 3-hour cleaning marathon. My marathon videos are by far my most popular videos here on my channel. I know a lot of you like to put these up on your phone or your TV and clean along with me, and this video gives you 3 hours of nonstop motivation to get all of your cleaning done without having to worry about switching back and forth between different videos. I have compiled 8 of my favorite cleaning videos full of deep cleaning, decluttering, organizing, and everything in between, so you have tons of motivation coming your way. If you are new here, my name is Aleah and I am a mom to 3 kids. I have a 2, 4, and 6-year-old, so as you can probably imagine, the messes around my home are pretty much constant. My house is very much lived in, and I do always try and keep it as real as I can and share the real messes that come along with being a mom and trying to maintain your home. Each week, I feel like I have a never-ending list of things to do and messes to clean up, so that is a majority of what you will find here on my channel. We are also currently in the middle of making our house a home, so you will occasionally find a room makeover or a DIY video thrown into the mix. I do post new cleaning motivation videos every single Friday, and I want my channel to just be a place where you can come to feel motivated and inspired and just have someone to relate to. And if you are new here, this is the perfect video for you because you have a chance to see what my channel is all about, and I really hope you love it and choose to subscribe and stick around for my weekly videos and join the amazing community that we have here. But with all of that being said, thank you so much for clicking on today's video, and I really hope you enjoy this one. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. For today's video, I did clean over the course of a couple of different days, so you will be seeing my outfit change probably 3 or 4 times, just depending on the day that I was cleaning. This is a much more realistic way for me to get all of my cleaning done and get my house cleaned. It is very rare that I can get everything done in one day. Sometimes on occasion, I can tackle a lot more if Justin is home or the kids are at school or something like that, but like I said, usually I am on my own with 3 little kids and I can kind of just get one room cleaned each day, and that's just how it has to be sometimes. So that is what this video is all about. I did also get some deep cleaning done on this first day. Once we are done here in the kitchen, I did move on to the dining room and we are moving the table and the rug and cleaning underneath everything. There was an insane buildup of dirt and food on the legs of my kitchen table, so we're going to be cleaning those off. I didn't even realize how discolored they were until I started cleaning them, but I hope you all enjoy today's video, and let's just jump right into it.
I shut my eyes, trying not to speak, pretend that I'm dreaming. I smell your breath, not listening, but I still hear you screaming. Going under. One step away till you hear what I'm saying. Sounds like thunder. And the clouds are closing in. You see, I know this, but the last days in real life I've noticed. Losing focus, breaking up from our life as we know it. If someone had told me that I will take off and find something greener.
The other day, Grayson was sitting on one of our island chairs and he was sticking little pieces of grated cheese into these cracks on the chairs. And I do not know why kids are like that. I don't know why they do things like that, but it made me realize and think that I have not cleaned these chairs in quite a long time. They were very overdue. So I did get my Tinko vacuum with one of the attachments, and I'm just going through and giving the cracks of the chairs a really good vacuum and just going over the rest of the chair as well.
I turn my head and hold it high, but it's making me shiver. He's not like you, don't want him to. He's more like the river. Growing strong.
So like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, we are going to be doing a little bit of a deeper clean here in the dining room, but I was just wanting to start the day off with cleaning all of the surfaces in the kitchen and the dining room. So I'm just clearing off the table. We are clearing off all of the countertops in the kitchen. I want to get the dishes done and just have a nice clean space before we start moving furniture around to get the deep cleaning done.
Can't find a time where I can tell ya what I feel now. Been biting my tongue for a while. The words just wanna come out. I'm too afraid to be rejected. It's so expected. I feel like I'm out of my mind, but I know I can't deny you. I am so alienated. Sitting on planet X. I'm becoming the person of hate.
I have started to notice over the last week or two that some of the girls here on YouTube are starting to buy some new fall decor and are starting to decorate their homes for fall, which is so exciting. I always look forward to starting to decorate for fall and the holidays and Christmas time. You guys know I absolutely love Christmas, but when it comes to fall decorating, it is a little bit early in my opinion to start in August. I do usually start decorating September 1st, so I will have my videos out early September. But I would love to know if you guys have a preference down below in the comments. Would you prefer me to start a little bit earlier so you have some inspiration and motivation before September? Or are you good with a September start? Because like I said, I don't like to rush fall too much, and I'm really looking forward to starting that off in September.
My grip going crazy, 'cause this doesn't make any sense. You're broken down all my defenses. No way back to the old me. When I'm stuck here on planet X, I'll become the person I've hated.
I unfortunately was not able to fit all of the dirty dishes inside the dishwasher because, full disclosure, it has been a while since I have done the dishes. I don't think I did them at all yesterday, so we had quite the pile building. But since this was the afternoon and I was going to be cooking dinner a little later on, I knew I was going to accumulate a lot more dishes, so I will just do a second load in the dishwasher before I go to bed tonight.
You send me right into space, right into space. My head tells me to stop, but there is nothing I can do. No. When I'm with you, I lose myself. I feel.
I have been noticing that the ends of our table legs have been looking a little bit discolored and brown, and as you can see here, they are extremely brown and gross compared to the rest of the table. So since we had the table moved off the rug, this was the perfect time for me to just quickly scrub these down. I was trying to clean them with a cloth and the Dawn Power Wash spray, but the cloth was not doing the job, so I did have to grab a scrubbing brush to really start getting rid of the grime. The buildup from these is, I'm assuming, mostly from the dogs. When they come inside, they are stepping over the table legs and they're just slowly accumulating all of the dirt and drool and food and everything else from our household. But this made such a difference, as you can see when you are comparing the different legs. I was shocked how dirty these ended up being.
You're gone now. Will you call me back? Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know that. You're the traveling kind. It's a known fact. Yeah, I know that. Once you've seen all the things, all the places, come home to me once you've traveled the world, all the spaces inside your heart. I hope I'll be your destination.
Now that we have the table all scrubbed down and cleaned, we are going to quickly go through and vacuum off our rug, and then I am going to roll the rug up so we can move it off of the hardwood so I can clean underneath. I have mentioned in previous videos that we are working on a concrete patio in our backyard. We are still in the prep stage where we dug out the piece of area with all of the grass and the dirt that we want to pour the concrete in, and now we are just wrapping up the crush portion where we're putting all of the gravel and stuff underneath. I'm no expert. Hopefully that all makes sense to you guys, but what I'm trying to say is that is bringing in a ton of dirt and dust, and as you can see, it is seeping through the rug onto the hardwood. So I really just wanted to get this area cleaned up as we are almost ready to start pouring the concrete, and I'm really hoping that's going to start cutting down on some of this dirt because it is everywhere in my house.
I hope it means that you'll come home to me once you've traveled the world, all the spaces inside your heart. I hope I'll be your destination. I hope I'll be your life-changing sensation.
Once I did finish mopping, I did let the floors dry for a couple of minutes, and now I was ready to lay the rug back out and get the table and chairs put back where they belong. My dining room is actually one of my favorite little areas in my home. I just really love how simple and pretty the decor is in here. It's just very light and airy and welcoming, and this is kind of the theme I want to carry through my entire home, which is funny because we did actually just finish our office. I'm just wrapping that room up now. I am waiting on a few more things to arrive so I can add the finishing touches, but I am so excited to get that video out for you guys. I'm hoping it will be out within the next couple of weeks, but that room is a lot more dark and moody. I did a lot more black. I did a dark accent wall, and I truly love how it is coming out. So it is a little bit different than the dining room, but I still feel like the rooms work together and the office is still very welcoming and simple. And I am somebody who does struggle with decorating. I feel like I like quite a bit of decorating options and ideas, and I do try to mix different things, and hopefully it works, but if not, I'm still happy with it. It is my house and I just want to love every room for what it is, but I am hoping to start having a nice flow throughout my entire house.
I'm laying down it to compile it. Oh no, I see you only when you're balling. Oh no, I don't even care to doubt. I'll see you in a while, cause this time I will choose you, yeah. Now choose, you know exactly how they look like this. Holding in a bag full of goods and these, I need a night like this.
If you are not yet following me over on Instagram, I would absolutely love for you to head over there and follow me on that platform as well. I do post a lot more of my daily life and my family life and just home updates and all of that kind of stuff over there. And it's just an easier way to stay more up to date on what's going on around here instead of just the once a week on YouTube. So if that is something you're interested in, definitely make sure you head over there and follow me. It is just at aleahmartins on Instagram, and I will also have it linked down below.
Too far for you repeatedly. I don't wanna seem to shaky. Oh no, like I'm sudden but I'm steady. Oh no, and they tell me to move on, cause I deserve more, but still I wanna choose.
Now we are moving on to day number 2 of cleaning, and we are getting started in the master bedroom. As you can see, I do have a collection of books on my dresser. I have been reading like crazy this year. I think I am on book number 15 of the year, which is a lot for me considering I do have 3 little kids, and I do most of my reading at night. I like to try and read at least 10 minutes every single night. But of course, I end up reading for an hour and go to bed way too late. But I just get sucked in when I'm reading a good book. And it is honestly one of my favorite parts of the day is when everyone is just sleeping and I can just get a little bit of me time in. But if you have any good recommendations, definitely leave them down below. I did just finish the book A Perfect Marriage and it was so good. It kept me guessing the entire book. So if you do like a good whodunit thriller, then I would definitely recommend checking that one out.
Drown yourself in the neon. You came to this place to hide away in the dark. You tell yourself you need to move on, but one night in the shadows can ease your broken heart. They turn the volume up, you shut your mind. Wanna escape your thoughts for a little while, but when you close your eyes, I'm by your side, I'm by your side, right? You'll find me there dancing in the crowd. You tell yourself that it's over, but you see my face on all the strangers though. So are you sure that it's over? When you close your eyes, I'm by your side, babe. When you close your eyes, I'm on your mind, babe. You'll find me there dancing in the crowd. You tell yourself that it's over. Drown yourself in the smoke, babe. You came to this place to hide away for a while, but we both know that when it gets late, one call away and then you are spending the night. They turn the volume up, you shut your mind. Wanna escape your thoughts for a little while, but when you close your eyes, I'm by your side, I'm by your side, right? You'll find me there dancing in the crowd. You tell yourself that it's over, but you see my face on all the strangers though. So are you sure that it's over? When you close your eyes, I'm by your side, babe. When you close your eyes, I'm on your mind, babe. You'll find me there dancing in the crowd. You tell yourself that it's over. It's not over. It's not over. It's not over. It's not over yet. It's not over. It's not over. It's not over. It's not.
As you saw from the before clips of my master bathroom, it was an absolute mess in here, and I don't even know why I bother saying that anymore because I feel like that's kind of just the state of this bathroom on most days. I do leave certain rooms for my filming days when I am cleaning, and my bathroom is one of those rooms. So I do feel like you guys always see it when it is the worst of the worst. There was laundry everywhere. My countertops are covered in everything, all of the products, and just everything that's built up throughout the week. But we're tackling it today and getting it cleaned up. It always feels so good to get the master bathroom cleaned. And on top of just cleaning the sink areas, we are going to be, of course, cleaning the toilet. I want to wash the floors, and we're actually going to be scrubbing out my bathtub as well.
So numb, were we enemies? No, you don't mind the way I spell my words. You know exactly what it means and how it hurts. Oh, I can't believe you're here. Can't get any worse. No, no. I just wanna get out of here. I find it so hard to breathe. 'Cause when you get too close, I lose my way and wish you knew what power you have over me, but now it's so hard to breathe. Just get me out of here.
When it comes to cleaning any toilet area in my home, I never like to use my microfiber cloths. I just find something about that kind of gross. I don't know why. I know you throw them in the washing machine and you can use the sanitary option, and I'm sure it kills everything, but I just feel more comfortable using Lysol wipes. And then to carry on with washing the rest of my floors, I had 2 Lysol wipes left in this container, so I decided to just use those to scrub down the rest of the floor.
A new place, a new home, for a while, let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back, take my time, just enjoy the ride. A new man passing by, life is good.
Usually when cleaning out my bathtubs, I do use regular Mr. Clean because I believe it is a disinfectant, and I usually just pour that into the tub, add some hot water, and just wipe down the entire tub area. But I am out of Mr. Clean, so I am using the Mr. Clean Clean Freak, which I would not normally use on my bathtub. One of you pointed out in one of my past videos that it is not a disinfectant, and I was shocked to hear that. I read the bottle and I couldn't find it anywhere, so I find that kind of wild. I'm surprised they didn't make it a disinfectant considering it's for kitchens and bathrooms. But like I said, I do usually use the regular liquid Mr. Clean, but I am still on the hunt for a bathtub cleaner that I love.
I know I'll be okay, 'cause I found my way.
I had a huge load of the girls' laundry that needed to be folded and put away. I ended up washing it and putting it in the dryer the night before, and of course it's been sitting in there until today. So I wanted to get that put away, but first I am just doing a really quick cleanup of Quinn's room. Some of the diapers had emptied out underneath her crib. I do keep all of our extra diapers underneath here where she can't reach it, but I only used half the pack last time, and that's why the other half is all over the floor. But like I said, we are just doing a really quick clean in here, dusting off all of the furniture. I'm gonna vacuum, and then we're gonna get the load of laundry put away.
My way, my way. I found my way, I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day, 'cause I found my way, I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay, 'cause I found my way.
I started back to school shopping for my kids a couple of weeks ago. I think we've gotten all of their school supplies, their new backpacks, and their lunch kits, and I have started shopping for some new school clothes. I still have to get their shoes, but I just find back to school shopping so much fun. This is only my second year doing it because Grayson is in kindergarten, but he was in preschool last year, and Rowan is in preschool this year. He's moving on to kindergarten, and I of course get Quinn a few things just so she's not left out, but I just love buying my kids new clothes. I find it so much fun dressing them and getting their little outfits together. But here where I live, we don't start back to school until the beginning of September. I think it's September 1st or 2nd this year that the kids start back. But I have been seeing on Instagram some of my American friends have already started back to school this week, and that absolutely blows my mind.
In and out of love, never get enough. We never seem to get older. When things are going right, you seem to have the time, but when it's hard, you just grow cold up. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires. The words repeat, 'cause we're scared of the silence. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires, fires around ourselves. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires. The words repeat, 'cause we're scared of the silence. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires, fires It's deja vu.
Now we are moving on to the very last room that we are going to be tackling for today's video, which is the playroom.
It's deja vu. Memories come back when I'm with you. Been here 1,000 times. Set up a stage of lies. Say we're done, say it's over. Shouldn't be coming back, but somehow we connect. Acting drunk even though we're sober. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires. The words repeat cause we're scared of the silence. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires. Fires around ourselves. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires. The words repeat cause we're scared of the silence. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires. Fires around ourselves. It's deja vu. Memories come back when I'm with you.
So like I mentioned earlier on in the video, I am just finishing up our office. I am so excited to post that video. I'm hoping to get it up in the next couple of weeks once everything arrives and I just have everything done that I want to get done in there. I think the only other time I've done a room makeover or room transformation video was for this playroom, and I had so much fun working on that one. If you are interested, if you haven't seen it, I believe I posted it last March because I was pregnant with Quinn, but that is the only other time I've done a makeover video, and it was just a lot of fun to do. So I'm excited for this one. And then we are going to be pouring our concrete patio probably in the next 2 weeks or so. And after that's done, we are going to be taking on our next project, which I think is going to be the room swap for the kids. I am so excited about that one, but I am a little bit nervous because anything that could affect the kids' sleep, I do dread a little bit. I'm worried how Rowan and Quinn are going to sleep in the same room. I'm hoping they don't wake each other up and it just goes as smoothly as possible, but I'm very excited to get their bedrooms done and just feel like we're done with that. The next thing after that, I think, is going to be our formal dining room. I don't show that room very often at all. It is pretty much just a table and chairs, and right now it is an absolute mess. It's kind of just a dumping ground from everything from the office and just kind of in the transition of everything else, but I have a lot of fun things planned and I am so excited to finally be checking some of this stuff off my list. So that is going to be it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for being here and watching and making it all the way till the end of the video. I appreciate it more than you know, and I will see you all next Friday with a new video. Bye guys. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. We are jumping right into things today, and we are starting this video off by deep cleaning my living room. Ever since the holidays have ended, I have just been really wanting to deep clean, organize, and declutter every area of my entire home. Usually I do wait another month or two before I begin the big deep cleaning and the spring cleaning, but I did just kind of think, why not? Why wait another month when I am eager to get started now, and I can just start chipping away at it all and slowly tackle each area around my home. So for today, we are starting off by cleaning under all of my couch cushions. We are also going to be moving each piece of my couch and cleaning underneath there. It was absolutely disgusting. And then we are going to be steam cleaning the rug and just getting this place in order, and it is very much needed. But thank you so much for clicking on today's video, and I am so happy that you are here.
I feel so alive as I reach out, reach out, reach out, reach out to the sky. I found my way, I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day, 'cause I found my way, I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay.
One of the most common questions that I still get asked here on my channel is where we purchased our couch from. This is a sectional from Ashley Furniture. We did purchase it about 5 years ago, so I'm not sure if they have this exact model, but it was called the Enola, I believe, and it is by far one of my favorite furniture purchases that we have made. I absolutely love it. I was a little nervous getting such a light colored couch since we do have kids and dogs, but it has held up so well. It is super easy to spot clean, and I would highly recommend it.
I cannot be drugged. No, I won't have it, babe. Not playing this game. I do not feel you. I'm not crossing that tape. It would be a shame. So listen, baby, listen carefully, 'cause I got something to say. I feel us.
I feel like it has only been about 4 months or so since I had last cleaned underneath my couch, so I was a little bit surprised to see how much stuff had already accumulated underneath here. We had dishes and toys and dog bones and snacks and pretty much everything else, so I'm going to quickly go through and collect all of the toys that I want to keep, which honestly was not much. I feel like if they have been sitting under here for months and nobody has missed them, we are probably pretty safe to throw them in the garbage. I'm also going to collect the couple of dishes that were under here. Then I'm going to grab a bag, throw out all of the garbage, and then we will be going through and vacuuming and mopping the floors.
Do whatever we like. We will see things clearly. On top of the world is what we deserve. So listen, baby, listen carefully, 'cause I got something to say. I feel us fading. Listen carefully. Let's stop this charade. Stop this charade. Stop this charade. Stop this charade.
Now that we have all of the large pieces picked up off of the floor, I am just going through with my Tinko vacuum and vacuuming up all of the dust and dog fur.
But why didn't you call? Something in the air, always something in the air. Inexplicable, I can feel it in the air. Can you feel me?
There was also quite a lot of dust built up on this baseboard, so I'm quickly just going through with a wet washcloth to wipe this all down. Now that we have all of the hardwood vacuumed and mopped around the couch area, we are going to be doing a little bit of a deeper clean on my area rug. I am using my Tinko carpet cleaner. I absolutely love this thing. It does a really good job cleaning and pulling all of the dirt out of the carpet. And as you can imagine, with 2 dogs, this area rug definitely takes a beating. It is very close to our back door where our dogs go outside, so they are constantly tracking in dirt and mud and everything else on their paws. So I do like to try and clean this rug very regularly. I am really wanting to buy a black cabinet for the wall behind me here beside my office door, and I found one I absolutely love on Wayfair, but it is $1,000. It's not even real wood, and they are charging $1,000 for this cabinet. I personally found that absolutely insane, and I just cannot bring myself to buy a piece for so much money when it's not even real wood. So let me know down below what you guys think. I don't remember pieces of furniture being that expensive not that long ago. I know with inflation and prices of everything going up, I shouldn't be surprised, but I just feel like I cannot commit to that at this point. Once I was finished cleaning the carpet, I wanted to give it a little bit of time to dry, so I decided to head upstairs to change out my bedding. I was really needing to wash my sheets and my duvet cover, so I'm just going to quickly strip the bed so we can get this in the washing machine.
Never up, never down, never. Like a theme in a song, clever. Feeling high, feeling low at the same time. Feels so right, then I'm wrong, hoping I'll be fine. But I get up, I always do. I never think, I always do.
Once I got my sheets in the washing machine, I remembered that my little brother actually purchased me a new sheet set for my bed for Christmas. It is a super pretty pink color, so I decided to get this washed right now so I could get these on my bed for tonight. I do try and spin my area rug around at least once a year to try and keep the areas that everyone walks on and the areas that the couch sits on even. Of course, the areas that the couch is on, they just stay a lot whiter and fluffier. So I do like to rotate it around to just keep it all even and looking the same.
I can see everything clearer. Trying to fly 'cause I'm light as a feather, but I get high, I get low at the same time. Feels so right, then I'm wrong, hoping I'll be fine. But I get up, I always do. I never think, I always do. Never thought I wouldn't jump, oh what a fool. But if I fall, I would get up again.
Now that I am finished with the couch and area rug, I am wanting to move on to project number 2 I wanted to tackle in the living room, which was cleaning out my kids' toy bin. This thing is so full, it's ridiculous. There are so many toys in here that they no longer play with. So what I am doing is taking these full laundry baskets of all the toys upstairs to the playroom. I was dumping them out and the kids were actually sorting through it with Justin while I was down here cleaning. Anything they wanted to keep, they we're putting in the bins upstairs in our playroom, and anything else we are going to be donating. I am keeping it extremely minimal in this toy bin. I feel like my kids play so much better when they have a very minimal amount of toys, so I am just going to be choosing 3 different types of toys for them to keep down here.
You hear them calling, shouting your name. Turn up the collar and walk away. Feels like you're falling, now who is to blame? Wishing you'd only be more like them. Over and over, you cry yourself to sleep. And you're colder, much colder. If only you could see. Don't you know that you're beautiful? Just the way you are, just the way you came. Don't you know that you're beautiful?
I decided to keep a couple little people toys with the cars in the far bin. I added a couple baby toys and poppets in the middle bin, and then I chose to bring down the magnet tiles from upstairs. These are by far one of my kids' most played with toys. If you don't have these magnet tiles, you are missing out. I feel like these are a toy that you just can't go wrong with, and all kids would love them.
Don't let them sell you all of their dirt. It all will come back once the tables turn. Bolder, go bolder. Now set your sails on high.
After I was finished in the living room, Justin brought the kids down to have some lunch, so I decided to head upstairs to get started in our bedroom. Our master bedroom needed some love and attention. As you can see, it is quite a disaster. The dresser is a mess, there's laundry everywhere, and I just really wanted to get this room in order. Once we are finished in here, we are going to head back downstairs to clean up the dining room and the kitchen as well.
Just the way you are. Keep on shining. You're perfect as you are. Just the way you are. Don't you know that you're beautiful? Just the way you are. Just the way you came. Don't you know that you're beautiful? No matter what the scars, no matter what they say.
We have the Dyson Animal, and I absolutely love this vacuum, but I will say I am noticing I am having to replace them a lot more frequently. I think this is my 3rd one, and our first one lasted for probably 5 or 6 years. Our second one lasted for about 3 or 4, and now I've owned this one for about 2, and I feel like it's already not doing the best job. I do know I have to clean the filters. They are quite dirty, but I am just curious and branching out to see what vacuum recommendations you guys would give for carpets upstairs, especially if you have dogs.
Why'd you have to go? I guess this world's too slow for you. I think there's beauty in the gray, the cold, but you just want the gold. And there's no way I can beat it, 'cause I got no chance, no chance when it comes to her. She got the glitter.
Now we are back downstairs, and we are going to be getting started in the dining room, cleaning up all of the arts and crafts mess that is constantly cluttering my table. I did ask you guys in last week's video, I think, if you had any good recommendations for craft areas or what you do in your home, and I had quite a few people say I should bring all of the crafting stuff upstairs and have a little area in the playroom, which of course makes the most sense, and I do think that will be our solution in the future. The only issue with that right now is Quinn. She is into everything right now. She is almost 19 months old and she absolutely loves to participate in the drawing and the coloring and all of that kind of stuff. And as you can imagine, that just does not work out well in a room full of carpet and where she can get on the walls and everything else. The nice thing about it being down here is I can strap her in her high chair so she can kind of participate with the kids, but I am a little nervous to bring it upstairs where she has access to it. So that will be the plan, probably in the next year or so when she's old enough to not draw all over everything that's not paper. My kids have been absolutely loving eating their lunch or breakfast on these island chairs, and I did not think this purchase through when I purchased these chairs. I went for them because they were beautiful and I just loved the way they looked aesthetically, but they are not practical with kids. They get so dirty. They are kind of like a velvet material, so as you can imagine, everything sticks to them and they get covered in food and crumbs. They have the big crack in the back area and it's just kind of a mess. I do still love them, but I don't think I would recommend these if you have kids.
Kinda simple, kinda wishful about things, and you're kinda simple, but like a pistol, you fire. Sometimes you get under my skin like a lover, and sometimes you don't wanna come back 'cause you'd rather stay out with another, talking to strangers and make out spontaneously. Now I'm so tired of hearing all your stories about the drunk nights, bragging in the glory. You're such a nice guy when you're not just talking about yourself and the way of how you dwell. I get it. Oh, I'm so tired of hearing all your stories about your rich friends traveling Mercedes. You're such a nice guy when you're not just talking about yourself and the way of how you dwell. Don't you get it? You do it right. Hold me tight when I need it. And you always like what I like we know.
We have had this stove for 10 years, so the glass top is really starting to show its wear and tear. As you can see, there is quite a lot of scratches and scuff marks, but you can see the ring around the burner. That is all caked on food and when your water boils over and stuff like that. So I'm just going through with my scraper and cleaning this off the best I can. My scraper was broken. You might be able to notice that there is only half of it, so I have to order a couple new blades off Amazon, but this thing works really well for getting all of these burn rings off of your stovetop.
You're such a nice guy when you're not just talking about yourself and the way of how you dwell. I get it. Now I'm so tired of hearing all your stories about your rich friends traveling Mercedes.
Speaking of our oven being 10 years old, all of our appliances that we own in this home are actually 10 years old. We brought them with us from our old house, so I'm a little nervous that they're all going to go out at the same time, but our dishwasher, washer and dryer, fridge, and stove are 10 years old. So I'm a little nervous that the time is coming. We've been very lucky that they have lasted this long. I know a lot of people that have had a lot of issues with their newer appliances, but luckily we just weren't one of those people. Like I said, we did bring them from our old home, and I don't know if I'm sure I've mentioned it here on my channel, but Justin and I were actually high school sweethearts. We've been together since we were about 15 years old, which is absolutely wild when I look back on it. But we were wanting to move out together the second high school was over, and we had a deal with our parents that we would finish high school before, of course, we moved out. My parents would never have let me move out before I finished school, but we actually moved in together the very last day of high school. It was our last diploma exam, and we had that in the morning, and we were moved out by the afternoon, which I think is insane. I look back on it and I don't know like what our parents were thinking. That just seems wild to me. I know we were 18, so we are technically adults and they couldn't stop us, but I don't think I would want my kids moving out at 18. I don't know if I would be ready. We didn't exactly know where our lives were going. We didn't really have a plan. We planned on going to college. It's just crazy when I look back on how everything happened, but it's always meant to be. This is our second home that we purchased together, and we will probably be here for the foreseeable future. It is not our forever home. I think we will eventually move, but this is where we will be to raise our kids until they are probably at least teenagers. Never say never, but I think we'll be here for quite a while.
You got me dancing in your storm, burning everything we know, dressing up as firefighters. You got me dancing in your storm, I'm looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. You got me feeling uncomplicated. Whatever happens is meant for us. Rushing into all the situations. Whatever happened, we came there first. Go a little wild is your personal expression. Far over the line, tell me we ain't something special. Wrap me around your solar system, make me do whatever that you want me to do. You got me dancing in your storm, burning everything we know, dressing up as firefighters. You got me dancing in your storm, looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Maybe forget about the consequences. Wherever we're going fast. On top of the world of our independence. Laughing whenever we screw it up. Go a little wild is your
The very last thing that we are going to be doing for this day was remaking my bed. I did want to use my new pink sheet set, so I was super excited to get that on here, and I thought it looked super pretty with the gray headboard. I also am curious and would love to do a poll down below. Are you team top sheet or do you not use a top sheet at all? I, growing up, always used a top sheet, but Justin never did. So once we moved in together, he did not want the top sheet. So now we just don't use the top sheet, and I can't see myself ever going back. I love just having the duvet cover. So I am just curious down below if you use a top sheet or do you just use the fitted sheet and your duvet.
dressing up as firefighters. You got me dancing in your storm, looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. You got me dancing in your storm, burning everything we know, dressing up as firefighters.
That is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for being here and watching all the way till the end. I appreciate it more than you know. I hope you enjoyed the deep cleaning at the beginning of this video. Let me know down below if you are as excited and ready for spring cleaning as I am, and I will see you all next Friday with a brand new video. Bye guys. Hello everyone and welcome back. We are starting today's video off by cleaning this bedroom and taking all of the furniture out of here. You guys know we are doing some big projects around our home, and the first one is switching the kids' bedrooms around and giving them all a full makeover. So for today, we are going to be cleaning this room and getting it prepped and ready for the huge transformation, which is going to be next week's video, and I am so excited to share that one. I am very proud of how the bedrooms turned out, and I just can't wait to show you all what we did. Once we get this room done, we will be moving on to the rest of the house. I have said my house is a disaster before, but today might take the cake. My entire house is absolutely destroyed. We've been in the middle of a couple different projects, and then with Roscoe and everything else going on with us, cleaning definitely took a back seat for a little bit, but I am ready to get into it and tackle it all, and I am so excited to have you here.
How did we end up here in the corner looking like enemies? We used to be the team people talk about, what a chemistry. I can see it in your eyes. You don't wanna talk anymore. I wanna get so numb while we enemies. No, you don't mind the way I stutter my words.
If you are new to my channel, hello and welcome. I am so happy that you are here. My name is Aleah and I am a mom of 3. I have a 2, 4, and 6-year-old, and you will probably see them running around throughout this video. Here on my channel, I love to post cleaning videos that I hope help to motivate and inspire you to tackle your own to-do list. I do post new videos every single Friday, and along with the cleaning motivation, I do also include organizing, decluttering, deep cleaning, and I do have some really fun makeover videos coming up soon. So if you do enjoy that type of content, definitely subscribe down below before you leave today, because I would absolutely love to have you here.
Come around me when I act desperately. You used to be the one getting crazy when I'd be hard to reach. I can see it in your eyes. You don't wanna talk anymore. I wanna get so numb while we enemies. No, you don't mind the way I stutter my words. You know exactly what it means and how it hurts. Oh, I can't believe you're here. Can't get any worse. No, I just wanna get out.
I have not cleaned under the kids' beds in the last year and a half that we have had them in here, and it definitely shows that there was quite the collection of everything underneath here. You will also notice that the beginning of this video is a family affair. I had everybody's help going into this. Justin is here, who is my husband. He's here getting all of the furniture taken apart so I can get all of the pieces out of here. You will see the kids running around, and you will also see Roscoe moseying about in this part of the video. And I did want to thank you all again for all of the love that you have sent our way in regards to the loss of Roscoe. Like I said, you will be seeing him in a couple of these clips because I did film this quite a few weeks ago. We have been chipping away on this makeover video for quite a little bit. It has taken a lot longer than I thought it would, but he is here in the video, and it does make me smile being able to look back and just seeing him doing his thing and helping us out as well. I did also want to share something kind of crazy and a little fact about Roscoe. We did actually get him on June 29th of 2009. I got him when I was 18, and then he passed away on June 29th, 2023. So exactly 11 years to the day from the day we got him. I just thought that was kind of crazy. What are the chances that the day would be the exact same? But I do feel like it is fate or his way of just telling us that it was his time and it's just some sort of small comfort through a hard time, if that makes sense.
Go, I guess this world's too slow for you. I think there's beauty in the gray, the cold, but you just want the gold. And there's no way I can beat it, 'cause I got no chance, no chance when it comes to her. She got the glitter and the fame, and I just wasn't enough for you. I wish you could be happy, happy, yeah, yeah. But I can't lie.
Now that we are done getting all of the furniture out of here, we are going to be moving on to cleaning. And as you can see, the baseboards were so dirty. The buildup of dust on these was actually insane. So we're going to be wiping all of these down, and then we're going to be vacuuming the carpets and also just cleaning off the walls with a magic eraser.
And I can't believe all the people you meet. Think you belong with everybody else, but you belong with me. And there's nothing I can do, 'cause you don't see straight when it comes to her. No, she's gonna eat you up whole and spit you out, and then you'll be free. Every piece. I wish you could be happy, yeah, yeah. But I can't lie. LA made you crazy.
I mention this pretty much every time I use a magic eraser, and I'm sure it's not a secret and everyone probably does this, but I do always cut my magic erasers in half. I feel like they just go a lot further that way, and it just saves you a buck, especially in this economy. We all know everything is painfully expensive. So I always cut them in half and usually can get the job done with just the half amount. I also almost always purchase these at Costco in bulk, or I will get them at the dollar store because they do sell the magic eraser brand. So those are a few ways that I try and save money right now. Everything is just insane right now. I know you guys probably agree, and it is the same where you are. I am in Alberta, Canada, and I don't think we have ever spent so much on groceries and eating out and even just entertainment. We went to a movie as a family with Justin and I and Grayson and Rowan. We left Quinn with my mom just because she is obviously not old enough to sit through a movie. And just for us to get our tickets and popcorn and pop, and the kids got their little kid pack with the drink, it was $100 for 4 of us to go to one movie at the theater. That is absolutely outrageous, and I hope you all are doing okay, because I truly don't know how people are surviving living in this type of economy. It absolutely blows my mind.
But I can't see that is usually just how it goes. Brought a new horizon, opened up a door to something more. Spun me round and you shook me, got me tainted to the core. So tell me what to do when nothing, no.
So now that this bedroom is prepped and ready to go, you guys will have to come back for next week's video to see the entire transformation, which, like I said, I am so excited about. But now we are going to be moving on to my bedroom. And as you can see, it is an absolute disaster in here. I don't think my bedroom has ever been this messy. This probably was a week or two after working in Grayson's room, and you guys will probably even see that I chopped my hair off and some time has passed. But I needed to get this place in order. We're going to be starting off by getting my bedding washed, and then we're going to go through and just find a home for everything. When we were doing the makeovers, we were kind of sticking a lot of stuff into our room. So you'll notice the dinosaur picture. I have ladders in here and just a lot of stuff that doesn't belong in here. So we're just going to go through and get everything out of here and everything cleaned up and put where it belongs.
You're the star of my movie, but now it's done, still stuck in my seat. Ain't getting off easy. young yet without parole. Got me flirting with disaster, but I'm all in, gotta go for gold. So tell me what to do.
A lot of the time when I clean, I do like to clean from top to bottom, so I start by clearing off all of the higher surfaces and making my way down to the floor, but we're switching things up in here and I'm just grabbing all of the things off of the floor. There were a ton of toys and some garbage, and of course I'm collecting all of the laundry so we can actually walk around in here without stepping over everything.
Trying to lose every single trace of you, but I know it's true. Yeah, nothing, no, nothing. I said nothing comes close to you. No, nothing, no, nothing. I said nothing comes close to you. In a million days and in a million ways, I know this to be true. That nothing, no, nothing. I said nothing comes close to you.
Small city thinking, I get why you left. Small-minded people sure know how to drink. I came to the party, I laughed at the jokes you made. I wish that I hadn't.
Grayson and Rowan will both be going to school full time come September, and that honestly blows my mind. It is going to feel so strange having them both gone throughout the week, and I just don't know what I'm going to do with myself. I feel like I'm going to have so much free time and freedom, really. I'll only have Quinn, and having one kid over three when you have to run errands or go grocery shopping or just at home when you're trying to entertain them, it's going to feel like a breeze. It's going to feel like a vacation having one child over the three of them. So I'm kind of looking forward to it. It is a little bittersweet. The thought of them gone 5 days a week is kind of strange, and it is going to be a huge lifestyle change for us, but it is going to be so good for them. They both absolutely love school, and I know they're going to just thrive and be entertained much better than they are at home. So I'm looking forward to it for them and also for me, and it will allow me to have a much better filming schedule and film some different type of content and maybe even post twice a week some weeks. So let me know down below if you have any requests on what you would like to see, if you'd want more grocery hauls or decorating videos, or maybe even vlog type cleaning videos. I still want to stick to cleaning, that is my wheelhouse, but I'm definitely open to other types of content, especially if I'm posting a bonus video throughout the week.
I laughed at the jokes you made. I wish that I hadn't, 'cause now the jokes are made. I didn't come here just so I could watch you make a mess. I didn't come here to ugly cry in my favorite dress. She thought she could tear us apart when she kissed your lips. Oh, what a plot twist. 'Cause now you
I wanted to also ask you guys about posting times for my videos, and I'm just wondering when you usually find yourself watching my videos or when you have a chance to. When I post my video, the more people who click on it in the first hour, usually the better off it will end up performing. So that of course is my goal and what I would like to target. So let me know down below what time you usually find yourself having a chance to watch my video, whether that be at 7 a.m. in the morning or 2 in the afternoon or maybe late in the evening. And also let me know your time zone and I might adjust my postings accordingly. I'm sure you will probably see the huge pile of books outside my bedroom in the hallway, and don't worry, we will be dealing with those a little later on. I did decide to keep our dinosaur bookshelf, and we are going to be making that a home in the playroom at the end of today's video.
I'm losing sight 'cause I am falling. I'm so deep down, and it's not a lie.
Now we are moving on to another day of cleaning, and we are starting off in the dining room and the kitchen. And as you can see, these areas are just as messy as my bedroom was. My whole house was in a state, and I'm just really working on reeling it in. I got to get back into my routine of just picking up every single evening and just taking care of things a little better. Like I said, we've had a rocky few weeks. We've had a lot going on, and cleaning definitely took a hit, but that is okay. It happens. This isn't my usual, and I'm trying to give myself some grace. So if you guys are ever going through a rut, whether it be a life event or maybe you're just extra anxious or you're going through a bit of a hard time, try to be kind to yourself, because things like this happen and it's okay. There's nothing wrong with playing catch up a couple days later.
I can carry all that you've got. Two heavy hearts is not a lie. I will put out all of the fire. We stumble and fall.
I purchased this white plastic organizer for all of my kids' construction paper. I found it at HomeSense, and I thought it would be perfect because the drawers pull out and it had the perfect amount of slots so I could put 2 colors in each area. And this is so much better than what we were using before. I just had a little container and all of the paper just got thrown in it and it was getting crumpled and messy. And this just keeps it clean, and it actually looks like decor on the shelf here. So I don't mind it sitting out, and it's easy for the kids to grab themselves.
1, 2, 3. I've been feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall. But tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me. No, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive.
Quinn got this cute little magnet box set so she can decorate the fridge. It's a great way for her to learn the alphabet and numbers, and it has little animals, and they are really cute and she loves them, but they are the bane of my existence right now. I am finding these magnets all over our house. They are in every single room, every single surface. I am finding these magnets. Such a pain in the butt, but I still put them back in the box and I keep them right beside the fridge. And these will be out in 0.4 seconds after I leave this room. It is always the first thing she grabs in the morning when she wants to play with something.
I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me. No, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna take a trip to Mars.
Now that all of the countertops in the kitchen are cleaned off, we're going to move on to the dining room and just tidy this surface as well before moving on to doing the dishes. Of course, there is craft stuff all over my dining room table. This is a constant problem around here for us. My kids love to do all sorts of crafts. This is out the second I put it away, and I am really trying to figure out the best way to organize it and just make it less messy. I know, of course, they could pick up after themselves, which they do usually do, but even then, it's messy again in an hour or so. I'm thinking of maybe buying a little craft cart from Michael's and tucking it in the corner beside the plant, and maybe that would just give them a place to just throw everything throughout the day, and it's easy to grab instead of just always piling it onto the table. I don't know. Let me know if you guys have a better solution, but it is definitely driving me nuts.
I don't know where we are, looks like a cheap motel with our clothes on the floor. I don't know how we ended up here. And we've been flying high, are we going too far? I got no cash left and I'm losing my job over you, but I don't care about that.
I am due to pick up this glass table topper to clean underneath it. So much food and crumbs get stuck in between the glass and the wood table, and I do not like that at all. So I always like to pick it up every couple of months just to give it a really good clean. I honestly am due to deep clean pretty much every room in my entire house, so definitely expect some fall cleaning videos with a ton of deep cleaning and organizing coming your way soon.
I've been chasing you like the tail of a dog. I don't get no sleep when we kiss in the dark like we do. I just love the way it feels. Yeah, I know it's bad, but I can't resist. When I look in your eyes, I don't know what is real. All I know is that I could go anywhere, as long as you're with me. Oh, I'm drunk and I know it, but I got you close and kinda hoping that one day we'll get the rhythm of it. Yeah, 'cause no one knows if we're just jumping out the window.
I absolutely love my Dawn Power Wash dish spray, but something about these bottles, I feel like they don't spray properly unless they are more than a third full. Luckily, I had a little extra in another bottle, but this wasn't even close to empty, and it's like the pressure doesn't work properly with the nozzle. I don't know, maybe it's just a me problem, let me know, but that is one thing about these that I really am not a fan of. And the last thing before we finish up in the kitchen, I'm just going to quickly clean off my stainless steel on my fridge. All I use for this is the Wyman stainless steel cleaner. I love the spray version. I have said that before. I'm not a huge fan of the pre-soaked wipes. The trick to this is you just buff it out with a microfiber cloth afterwards, and it works so well.
You got me holding on to something I know I can't burn it down, but I don't care about it, 'cause I got you close and kinda hoping that one day we'll get the rhythm of it.
And now we are moving on to the next mess, which is the living room. This room just had a ton of toys and blankets and pillows thrown everywhere. So I'm just going to quickly go through and pick everything up off of the floor and get it put back where it belongs before we move on to vacuuming all of the rugs and all of the hardwood.
You got me dancing in your storm, burning everything we know, dressing up as firefighters. You got me dancing in your storm, I'm looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. You got me feeling uncomplicated. Whatever happens is meant for us. Rushing into all the situations. Whatever happened, we came there first. Go a little wild, it's your personal expression. Far over the line, tell me we ain't something special. Wrap me around your solar system, make me do whatever that you want me to do. You got me dancing in your
also wanted to share this with you guys. It is very personal to me, and we did just get it back recently, but it is Roscoe's paw print, and we did get him cremated and we put his collar around it. I'm not exactly sure what our plan long term is for this, if we're going to keep it or bury it or whatever feels right. Time will tell us, but I absolutely love having it on our mantle for now. It just feels like he's back home with us, and having the paw print is really special to me. I would love to get a little picture of him and put it up there as well. This is my first pet loss. I actually never had any pets growing up, so this was my very first time losing a fur baby, and it's been really hard. It's been a grieving process, and I don't know, some people might think it's kind of weird that we have it up there. I'm not sure what's normal, but this just feels right for us, and we are all so happy to have him home up there.
Firefighters, you got me dancing in your storm, looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. You got me dancing in your storm, burning everything we know, dressing up as firefighters. You got me dancing in your storm, looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze.
Okay, this was a completely other day. Like I mentioned, I filmed this video over the course of quite a few weeks, but we are in Quinn's current room, and we are going to be doing the same thing as we did in Grayson and Rowan's room. We're prepping it to start the makeover in here. We tried to lift this dresser and it was too heavy. Well, it was too heavy for me, I should say. Justin had no problem, but I could not lift it with all of the clothes in here. So we decided to take all of the drawers out so we could get it out of here. And I'm going to be cleaning all of the mess that was left underneath here before moving out the rest of the furniture.
Took a bite, and now I'm filled up. I don't know where you are tonight. Cause you're right, I've been starving and now I don't know what to do tonight. But I've been feeling like you're pretty easy to like. When your body is closer to mine, you got me feeling like there's no one other than you who can make me lose my mind. You start me up like no one has ever could. You fuel my fire. What are the odds we end up loving it? Spending every minute together. I found it quite odd, quite lovely. You start me up like no one has ever could. You fuel my fire.
Now that all of the furniture is out of here and everything is picked up off the floor, I'm just going to do a really quick wipe of the baseboards. As you can see, they are very dusty, and then I'm going to vacuum the carpets as well.
Fast, but no, I don't know how to stop. But I've been feeling like you're pretty easy to like. When your body is closer to mine, you got me feeling like there's no one other than you who can make me lose my mind. You start me up like no one has ever could. You fuel my fire. What are the odds we end up loving it? Spending every minute together. I found it quite odd, quite lovely. You start me up like no one has ever could. You fuel my fire, fire.
thing we are going to be doing in today's video is getting this dinosaur bookshelf in the playroom. The first thing we're doing is just trying to figure out exactly where we want it, trying to center it between the closet and the TV. Justin's gonna anchor it to the wall just so it doesn't fall on anybody. Quinn especially has been really bad for trying to climb this. Of course, it looks like something you should be able to climb, so she is really trying and I'm terrified she's gonna squish herself. We actually anchor all of our heavy furniture because I am paranoid about somebody trying to climb and something falling onto them. Grayson and Rowan, neither of them were big climbers, but Quinn is definitely our trouble child. She is into everything. She is the one constantly getting hurt at the park or running on the street or trying to climb over the baby gate, so we really have to watch her. Definitely a third child thing, I think. But now that we have the bookshelf where we want it, Justin is just hanging up the picture to go above it, centering that, and I'm going to go ahead and put all of the books back onto it.
You're gone now, will you coming back? Yeah, I know that, yeah, I know that. You're the traveling kind, it's a known fact. Yeah, I know that. Once you've seen all the things, all the places, I hope it means that you'll come home to me. Once you travel the world, all the spaces inside your heart, I hope I'll be your end destination. I hope I'll be your life-changing sensation. I hope I'll be something that you won't let go. I'll be your high when you fall down low. I hope I'll be your end destination. You're far away.
That is going to be it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you if you made it all the way to the end of this video. This was definitely one of my longer ones. I think it's over 33 minutes long. If you did make it to this point in the video, leave me a little yellow sun emoji or a yellow heart so I know that you made it all the way till the end. And if you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I will see you all next week with a brand new video. It's going to be the girls' bedroom makeover video, and I am so excited about that one. So I will see you guys then, and I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Bye guys. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. We are jumping right into the video today and getting started in my master bathroom. This was my biggest task on my to-do list for this week, and it is decluttering, organizing, and deep cleaning my master bathroom. This room has been driving me crazy over the last couple of months. All of the drawers are overflowing. I have so many products that I don't use, things are expired, and I just have so much to get rid of. I'm also just wanting to clean it up and just make it a little more functional. We're also going to be doing some deep cleaning in here. I did get the Bissell Steam Shot recently, and I love that thing. I am so excited about it. It is by far my new favorite cleaning tool of the moment, and I can't wait to clean all of the things with it. If you are new here, hello and welcome. My name is Aleah, and I do post new cleaning motivation videos every single Friday here on my channel, and I would love for you to subscribe down below before you leave today if you enjoy that type of content. And if you are a returning viewer, I'm so happy to have you back for another video, and I really hope you all enjoy this one. Before getting started on the decluttering and the organizing, I did just want to give my bathroom a really quick clean. As you guys probably saw, my countertops were a mess, so I just wanted to get all of the products and items put back in the drawers and areas that they belonged in, and then just wipe all of the counters down and clean out the sinks.
Not enough time. I'm falling behind, I hate to separate my body and mind.
As I was wiping down the mirrors, I did notice how dirty and honestly disgusting the light fixtures above the mirrors were. This is a very neglected area in my home. I rarely clean my light fixtures. It's just not something I ever think of doing, but I did just purchase the Bissell Steam Shot off of Amazon, so I thought this would be the perfect place to try it. I decided to just go through with a microfiber cloth first and just wipe down all of the dust and wipe the top of the mirror. And as you can see here, there was so much buildup here, and then I realized I could just spin these light fixtures and take them right off, and I knew this would make it so much easier to get them cleaned.
It's silent now, we don't say a word, we're just looking at each other. Tears in our eyes from the words we said, yeah, it kinda broke my heart. Loving you is not so goddamn easy as you think. I'm trying my best to hold on, but I feel myself giving.
So here's a close-up of the light fixtures, and as you can see, there is a ton of dirt and dust caked onto these. I had no idea that these just twisted off and were able to come down so easily for easy cleaning. So I am definitely going to be incorporating this into my yearly spring cleaning.
I guess that we should say we're sorry. Say we're sorry. Say we're sorry. I guess that we should say we're sorry. Say we're sorry. Say we're sorry. We pick up the pieces and start again. Don't give up, we're holding on. For what it's worth, I'll try to change.
Now that we have all of the lights down, I am just going to be laying down a towel onto the countertop just to protect it from the steam shot. I don't know if this is necessary or not, but I just thought it made sense so it could absorb the excess water and steam as well. Once I had these down, I got my steam shot out. This took about 2 minutes or so to heat up. It really didn't take long at all. And then we're going to get to work on these lights. And like I mentioned earlier, this is definitely my new favorite cleaning tool. I absolutely loved it, and it worked so well. I will show you a before and after of the lights. I have the 3 that I cleaned side by side with the 3 that I had not cleaned, and this is the difference. You can see the one that has been cleaned is so shiny and clean, and this one is still extremely dusty and dirty, and it just made a huge difference. I am very happy with this purchase.
Keep it up like this, we hurt each other's feelings on and on. I don't wanna change who you are. Things you say is always one step too far. But I know that I've played my part. I'm hurting you as well. Guess that we should say we're sorry. Say we're sorry. Say we're sorry. I guess that we should say we're sorry.
Now that all of the lights are cleaned and back up, we are going to get started on decluttering all of the drawers in my bathroom. The first area we are starting with is my acrylic makeup organizer. This is a hard one for me. I have so much makeup in here that I no longer use, and a ton of it has expired, but it's just so hard getting rid of products like this because, as you guys probably know, makeup is very expensive and I don't like wasting anything, but you will see I have quite a large pile of throwaways, and it is a little bit refreshing and nice to get back down to the basics because I really don't spend money on cosmetics anymore. I only buy products that I really like and use. I'm not somebody who experiments a ton with makeup, and it's nice to just downsize and really just declutter this space.
Wake up 2 p.m. I don't know where we are. Looks like a cheap motel with our clothes on the floor. I don't know how we ended.
As I'm decluttering and emptying out all of the drawers, I am cleaning and wiping the drawers out as well. I want everything to just be clean and fresh and just ready for another year. I don't have to go through and declutter very often. This is something I usually do only once a year during the springtime. I feel like it is the perfect time to just start tackling your house, and it's an easy way to keep track of when you are due to do it next.
Just jumping out the window, try to cling on to it. You got me holding on to something I know I can't burn me down, but I don't care about it, 'cause I got you close and kinda hoping that one day we'll get the rhythm of it. I've been chasing you like the tail of a dog. I don't get no sleep when we kiss.
Now that we are finished with the acrylic organizer, we are going to make our way down and start taking everything out of this top drawer. This is the drawer where we keep our toothbrushes and my hair ties and our nail files, all of that kind of stuff. They are in different compartments, so it's still organized and each thing still has its own space, but this is where all of that stuff lives. The first thing I'm doing is just taking everything out. I'm wiping the drawer down, I'm vacuuming it out, and then taking each thing out of the acrylics to clean those as well. And then I'm just going through and deciding what I want to keep and what I don't. I end up getting rid of an entire garbage bag of products from this bathroom, which seems so wasteful and sad, but honestly, a ton of it is stuff I have hoarded and kept for years and years. And I finally just decided today when I was decluttering that I won't even notice it missing, and just to get rid of it. I haven't touched this stuff since the last time I decluttered, and that's when you know it is really time to go. I wish the space in these drawers were a little more usable. I feel like they're very deep, and if they were half the size and split into two drawers, I could organize these products a lot prettier and just make it look a lot better. But this is what we're working with, so I'm doing the same thing, just cleaning out the drawers, and then I start putting the products back into the drawers. I do both drawers, and you will notice I come back because I find some organizers I had in my closet, and they did help clean up the space a lot. I definitely recommend getting some sort of acrylic organizers, even if it's just to put the products into them. It just makes it look a lot more neat and just helps categorize the stuff in the drawers a little easier. I always find Quinn playing in this drawer while I am getting ready for the day. It's an easy way to keep her entertained, and I just kind of let her do her thing so I can get ready. But somewhere along the way, she broke one of my extra makeup compacts that I store in this drawer, and it made a huge mess, so I'm just going to be vacuuming all of that up. And I had to wipe down every single product before I put it back in this drawer because everything was covered in makeup.
And I'm stumbling through the dark in the dawn. I have found new ways, but no, I can't be the one that you need. Then I changed my mind. Maybe we got time.
So these are the organizers I mentioned that I found earlier in my closet. I think these are left over from when I was organizing the drawers in my office, but as you can probably see, it does just tidy the space up a little bit more. You definitely don't need the organizers, but I just think it looks a lot cleaner and just a lot more neat. I put all of my skincare products in the one organizer just to split it up from the hair products, and then in this bottom drawer, it is all of our extra stock of products that we don't currently need. So any extra toothbrushes, toothpaste, the shaving heads, all of that kind of stuff. And the acrylic organizers just make it look a lot nicer, in my opinion. This drawer here is just all of my hair tools, so my hair dryer, my straightener, and my curling irons. I didn't really have to do any organizing in here, but I did just want to clean it out because it was full of hair, and then I'm just going to put all of the tools back into it. This drawer here is another drawer that I use for a lot of my overstock in products. I have some more of the perfumes that I own in here that I don't use on a daily basis. I have a little sewing kit and then some extra makeup brushes and things like that. So again, I'm not really doing too much organizing in here. I just wanted to clean it up and get rid of the things that I am not currently using. Now we are moving on to underneath the sinks, and these areas are not too bad, but there was quite a few products in here that have been here since the last time I decluttered and I still haven't used them. So we are going to be getting rid of them today. I did have this white flimsier bin from the dollar store, and I'm actually going to be taking all of the products out of here and giving this bin to Justin's side because he does have another one, so at least they'll match. And I got this acrylic organizer from HomeSense for underneath my sink. It fit perfectly with all of my products, and it just made it look a lot nicer and cleaner than the white bin did. If you guys have a trouble area in your home that needs to be majorly decluttered and organized, which I know you all probably do, what room is the worst for you? I feel like this room was a big one on my list, and also our pantry. Our pantry is so bad right now. I've been in the process and planning stages of organizing our pantry for so long, but for me, I would definitely say our master bathroom and our pantry. So let me know what room in your home is the most in need of a good declutter and organize down below.
Inside the noise, I can feel you. Once you've seen all the things, all the places, I hope it means that you'll come home to me.
After I was finished decluttering this bathroom, this was the bag of garbage I was left with. I can't believe how much stuff I was able to get rid of. A lot of this was expired and mostly used products. Usually I would try and donate what I could, but most of this stuff was not really good to anybody. It is stuff I have been hanging on to for way too long, and it was better to just throw it into the garbage. Now we are moving on to day number 2, and this is the day I got the majority of my other cleaning done. And the first thing I was wanting to start with was vacuuming off these stairs. They are so long overdue and covered in dog fur. So I just grabbed my Tinko hand vacuum and I'm gonna go through and clean these up.
You're the traveling kind, it's a known fact. Yeah, I know that. I hope I'll be your destination. I hope I'll be your life-changing sensation. I hope I'll be something that you won't let go.
Before moving on to cleaning the kitchen, I had one more big thing on my to-do list that I wanted to get done, and it was cleaning my washing machine. I am starting to notice a smell with my washing machine, and that is how I know I am due to clean it. Alls I use for this is baking soda and good old-fashioned white vinegar. I just fill the compartments with vinegar and a little bit of baking soda, and then I do sprinkle baking soda right into the drum of the washing machine as well. I put a ton in here, and I use the hottest cycle for the longest time, and this works so well. I highly recommend it if you are needing to clean your washing machine.
When you left, it was cold. Said we loved one another. Guess that we were wrong. I met you in the summer. Our love was out of control. I've been going crazy without you. I'm so alone. I met you in the to do. I'm just staring at my walls and talking to myself now and then. I'll try to laugh, but
as always, I have a sticker stuck to my floor. I feel like I always have stickers everywhere around my home. They are one of my kids' favorite things, and they always just seem to fall onto the ground and someone steps on them and they get stuck. So I just use my fingernail to scrape this off quickly.
our love was out of control. I've been going crazy without you. I'm so alone. I met you in the
I have mentioned this in previous videos, but we were very late on the air fryer train, and we received one for Christmas, and I could never go back. We use this thing, I swear, at least once a day, whether it be for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and I would highly recommend investing in an air fryer if you do not already have one. They are the best.
It was cold. Said we loved one another. Guess that we were wrong. I met you in the summer. Our love was out of control. I've been going crazy without you. I'm so alone. I met you in the
I finally decided to start bringing out some of my spring and summer Bath and Body Works candles. This is one I purchased a couple years back. I don't know if they still have it. It smells like a lemon cookie, which I love. It's just a very clean smell, but still has a very sweet scent, so it's a very homey smell, and I really like it. I have not purchased candles, if you can believe it, in the last 2 years. I would say it has been a long time since I have purchased new candles from Bath and Body Works. I had such a collection in my laundry room, and I have slowly been working my way through that. I have kind of come out of the mindset of wanting to accumulate a lot of stuff. I would rather keep things I really like and just use those up, and that is kind of went with everything in my life, including my candles. So I have been using up the ones I have, and I probably will go shopping for them this fall because that is when all of my favorite scents come out, and just get the ones I really love to get me through the season.
To no good. Everyone has been telling me that you got me hooked. You're playing it big time. You're feeding me lies. Everyone has been bugging me to sever the ties, but I would never, ever, ever would have believed them. No reason. Sometimes the truth is hard to see, but now the never, ever, ever seem to be over. I saw her, so I'm happy I got freed.
We purchased our new dishwasher a couple of months back, and I feel like it has been a while since I gave you guys an update on how I like it. We did get a Whirlpool one. We did go from Bosch, and I absolutely love Bosch. That is still my number one pick, hands down. If I could go back, I probably would just spend the extra money and get another Bosch, but we did go with Whirlpool, and it has been fine. The last time I told you guys I wasn't really loving it, but I find as long as I use the hot cycle and the hot air dry, it cleans and dries my dishes pretty well, so I am happy with it. But if this one ever breaks down, I will go back to a Bosch.
I saw her, so I'm happy I got freed. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. I won, got it done. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky. I won't let the door hit when I leave. I guess that I was born beneath a very lucky star, and in a week or two I won't remember who you are.
Grayson is going to be out of his cast in less than 2 weeks, which honestly blows my mind. I feel like the last month has went by so quickly, even though it has been one of the hardest months, but he is such a trooper and he's out of it right away. He is terrified of walking, so that is going to be a whole new hurdle. He only remembers the pain of breaking his leg, so he is terrified of standing and walking and putting pressure on it again. It was very traumatizing and scary for him, and like I said, it's just a very scary thing for him. I have talked to a lot of parents who have had kids with broken legs as well, and they said don't be alarmed if he's not walking quickly and if he's limping or if he's scooting around on his butt instead of wanting to walk. So it's all going to be normal, and I know we will get through it. I might put him in some sort of physical therapy just to get him any help if he is needing it, but I am looking forward to the next step and going back to our normal life. He will need another surgery to get the plates and the screws out of his leg, but I don't think that's going to be for at least another 4 to 6 months. I think they want to keep them in there until the bone is strong and fully healed. But this brought me to my question of, do you guys have any plans for the summertime? We are hoping to still get out camping and take a beach trip and do some fun things like that, since he will be out of his cast and back to normal. But I would love to know if you guys have anything you are looking forward to or anything exciting happening this summer. Let me know what your plans are down below.
Can't find a time where I can tell ya what I feel now. Been biting my tongue for a while. The words just wanna come out. I'm too afraid to be rejected. It's so expected. I feel like I'm out of my mind, but I know I can't deny.
This is a room that you guys do not see very often, and it is our formal dining room. We only use this room when we have company over for dinner, but besides that, it is mostly just a clutter magnet. As you can see here, I am so bad for putting things onto this table since it is kind of out of sight, out of mind, but I'm going to be cleaning this up right now, and I'm also going to be measuring the area for a new rug because I know once I get this room finished and complete, I won't be so tempted to put things onto this table. You will also notice I keep a lot of my cleaning supplies in here, and we also have quite a few things in boxes. This is stuff that we have for the girls' new bedroom and things we are just waiting to use. So that's kind of what we use this room for. I love it and I know it could be beautiful, but we are just not there yet.
Person who is sentimental. If this thing is making me soft, giving into my damn heart. It feels like I am losing my grip, going crazy. 'Cause this doesn't make any sense. You're broken down all my defenses. No way back to the old me. When I'm stuck here on planet X, I'll become the person I've hated.
One of the last things that we are going to be doing to finish off this cleaning day is vacuuming all of the rugs and hardwood in all of the rooms that we just cleaned up. I do have 2 dogs and 3 little kids, so the fur and the dust and the crumbs accumulate very quickly around here.
You send me right out into space. You send me right out into space. Right into space. My head tells me to stop, but there is nothing I can do now. When I'm with you, I lose myself. I feel good. Oh, yeah, I don't know why. It's like a charge around us that just feels right. Can't get my head around it. I can never hit the brakes every time you touch me, babe.
This was a lot later in the evening, and Justin and I were just getting ready to sit down and watch one of our shows, but I wanted to quickly switch out our family calendar. I look forward to doing this every month, and it's always nice to see a fresh month and the plans we have for the weeks ahead.
You send me right out into space. Right into space. My head tells me to stop, but there is nothing I can do now. When I'm with you, I lose myself. I feel good. Oh, yeah, I don't know why.
That is going to be it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy this one, please give it a thumbs up down below and leave me a purple heart emoji down in the comments so I know that you made it all the way till the end, and I will see you all next week with a brand new video. Bye guys. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am so excited about today's video because it is going to be my fall clean and decorating video. I feel like I am probably one of the last people here on YouTube to be decorating for fall, but life happens and I did fall a little bit behind this year, but I am so excited to be getting it done today. I love having the pops of orange and reds and yellows around my home and just kind of adding pumpkins all over the place. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be decorating my main floor, and we are going to be going outside and decorating my front step as well. So I hope you all enjoy it. My fall decor is very simple and practical. I like to add the touches here and there, but I definitely do not go over the top when it comes to fall. But thank you all for being here and clicking on today's video.
A new place, a new home for a while. Let me feel alive.
The first room we are going to be decorating is my dining room. I just want to get all of my greenery and regular decor out of here so we can start bringing in the fall stuff. And I, of course, am just going to be wiping down all of the surfaces so we have a nice and clean area to decorate.
You're the ride. I know man passing by, life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up, somewhere new, somewhere I can find myself.
For some reason, the little mirrors on this piece are so hard to keep clean and streak free. I have tried Windex, I have used my Blueland glass cleaner, and I am using the Method glass cleaner here, and none of them work super well on these. I don't know if it's the type of material they are, but I find it is almost impossible to get all of the streaks off. So I think I might try one of the foaming glass cleaners, but let me know if you have a good recommendation down below.
I feel so alive as I reach out, reach out, reach out, reach out to the sky.
I was looking for a really good fall scent for decorating today, and I decided to go with the coconut pumpkin pie. This smells super good. It is the Scentsy brand, and it is very fall appropriate. I do also get a ton of questions about my pumpkin wax warmer, and this is the Scentsy brand as well. I did purchase it probably 5 to 7 years ago. They do always have really good seasonal warmers, but I'm not sure if they still have this one.
Those colorful eyes, they don't shine like they used to. The city don't want us, babe. We won't survive this place. The city don't want this. The city don't want this. And if I would lie and stay, it wouldn't feel the same.
I did switch out my black tier tray for this galvanized metal one. I just think the metal accents for fall are really cute, and it ties in well with the little metal pitcher I have on the other side of this cabinet.
Feel like home, a faded mind, so we stay blind. Oh, the city don't want us.
So like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, and as you guys will probably see throughout this video, is I do keep my fall decor very simple and minimal. I just like to add the little touches of the season, but not go overboard. And my dining room always ends up being my favorite area once it is decorated, whether that be for fall or Christmas, or just with my regular greenery decor. I just think this area always looks super pretty once it's decorated.
And if I would lie and stay, it wouldn't feel the same. I won't lie, no, honestly, it doesn't feel like home, like home. Home, feel like home, a faded mind, so we stay blind.
I really don't do too much decorating in my kitchen when it comes to the holidays, but I do add a little floral centerpiece here on my island to just bring the colors into the kitchen. I do plan on making a coffee bar on the one side of my fridge. Right now that's our microwave, but we're hoping to put an outlet in our pantry so our microwave can go in there, and then I can make a really cute coffee bar beside my fridge area. And then of course I will be able to decorate that space really easily for holidays. But right now, this is pretty much all we have going on in the kitchen.
We've been on and off again and again. I don't know which way we're going, no control. You push me, then you pull me back in. Don't know if I can decipher how your mind works. Yeah, you leave me wondering what it's like to feel your skin. I will keep on trying till you give me a sign. Give me a sign, oh, give me a sign, baby, give me a sign, just give me one more. You leave me hanging, begging for more, think that I'm addicted to this.
I really like to decorate my house with the traditional fall colors like the oranges and the yellows and the reds, but I would love to know down below what color scheme that you like to go with when it comes to your fall decor. I know there is a ton of people who love the neutrals, the whites, the grays, or the browns, which I personally love as well, but I feel like I have quite a bit of the colored decor, so that's what I'm sticking with for now. But I think I might start decorating other spaces, like maybe my office with more of a neutral color palette for the holidays. But let me know down below what your favorite color scheme is when it comes to fall.
So give me a sign. Give me a sign. Give me a sign. I just wanna let you know I could go for this, no more tricks. We could take things slow. Say you think about it too. When the lights go out and there's no doubt that I should be with, we've been on and off again and again.
If you guys are not yet following me over on Instagram, I would love for you to head over there and follow me on that platform as well. I post a lot more of my daily life and my kids and my family. I also love to get opinions over there with different home options, decor ideas, and all of that kind of stuff. So if that is something you are interested in, definitely make sure you head over to Instagram and follow me at aleahmartins on there as well.
Give me a sign, baby, give me a sign. Just give me one more talking to you and here we go again. Staying up all night to see if you've been texting me. Where do we go from here? I wanna go all in. So give me a sign. Yeah, give me a sign. Yeah, give me a sign. Just give me a sign. Baby, give me a sign. Give me a sign. Just give me a sign. Just give me a sign. Give me a sign. Just give me one more.
Now that we are finished in the kitchen, we are actually going to be heading outside next because I was wearing this thicker sweater to go with the fall vibes of my fall decorating video, but it was actually super hot this day and I was really wanting to get out here before it got any later in the afternoon when it is at its hottest time. So we're going to be moving on to this next. We're just getting rid of my flowers for summertime. We're going to be pressure washing my front entryway rugs. We're going to be washing all of the stone, and then we will be getting out the new fall decor.
It's like we don't know how to talk without the phrase getting higher. You hear when I mean, yeah, nothing else in between, yeah. Try to connect without making a scene, but we don't listen when we talk. We don't listen when we talk. I know you have your reasons to yell at me.
There is something so fun to me about pressure washing. I'm assuming it's because it is something I only get to do once or twice a year, but this is definitely one of my favorite cleaning tasks.
Of us, and the sorrow of us. How did we end up here? We used to laugh so hard. When did we stop loving, babe? When did it all go too far? We don't listen when we talk. We fight fire with fire. It's like we don't know how to talk without the flames getting higher. You hear when I mean.
I did make this bucket of pumpkins last year. I do have a video including that from last fall, but I bought a ton of $1 pumpkins, I believe from Walmart, and then I just grabbed a couple different colors of spray paint that I liked. So I went with the orange, the cream, and the green, and I spray painted each of them, and then I purchased the pumpkin bucket from Home Depot, I believe, and this turned out to be one of my favorite decor pieces that I have.
Wanna say, we don't listen when we talk. We fight
So now we are back inside, and this is the bathroom that you see right when you walk into my house. So I did want to add a little touch of fall onto the counter here, so you see it right when you walk in. I did decide to go with this little pampas grass vase. I found this at HomeSense and it is super cute. And then I went with a little give thanks pumpkin sign to bring in the actual fall touch. I think I will be keeping this vase in this bathroom year round. I feel like it really suits this space, and I will switch out the sign as the seasons and the holidays change.
I'm a mess. Don't know how I got here, but I'm blessed. Didn't know it'd take me past my destiny. You're behind me with the rest, 'cause I'm a mess. No more you.
So we are not doing too much in the living room. I am just going to be switching out my throw pillows and throw blanket for my fall ones. I am so sad because I did go to HomeSense and find these beautiful knitted dark burnt orange throw pillows. I absolutely love them, but decided not to purchase them. I couldn't stop thinking about them for 2 days, so I ran back to the store and of course they were gone, and I have been sad ever since. They were so perfect and exactly what I wanted for this space. I don't know why I didn't grab them. I know better, and I know stuff like that sells so quickly. So unfortunately, I am just going to be using the throw pillows that I used last year. There is absolutely nothing wrong with these, but I did want something a little bit more cozy and darker orange.
Oh, you said things could only get better. I needed more than ever.
And now we are going to be moving on to my office, and I am so excited to have a new room to decorate for the holidays this year. If you guys saw my office makeover video, I posted it a couple of weeks ago, but we did just finish this room off about a month ago, so it is still new, and I'm kind of sad to be taking the regular decor out of here already just because, like I said, it is still new to me, but I am excited to start decorating this for fall. I will say I was a little bit late getting some fall decor for this room, so what I put in here is kind of the leftover stuff I have from around my home that I didn't know where to put it, and it's kind of just mix match. This is not what it's going to look like next year. I'm definitely going to make sure I get into the stores a little bit earlier to get some more decor that I can do for fall time and Halloween and all of the holidays coming up, but I just kind of shopped my home for this room for now and saved a little bit of money this year.
Everything is see-through. No more, no more. Everything is see-through. No more, no more. Everything is see-through. How can I believe when everything is see-through? You see through. Gotta make space for the new you, like I'm old news in your review mirror. It must be nice you went and got a penthouse.
So I will be definitely buying some new decor for this room next year, but I am happy with how it looks right now. I mostly just added a couple pumpkins. I switched out all of my truck stuff for the fall, and I'm just really happy with the pops of color in here. I do plan on buying a burnt orange knitted throw blanket for my chair in here, and I think that'll just tie the room together. I ended up going on a lunch date with Justin. This is my first day with no kids. Well, I have Quinn, but the two older kids are both in school full days today. And I picked up a couple fall soaps, but honestly, I didn't really get a ton of the fall scents. I'm not a big fan of any of the pumpkin scents. I feel like I'm probably a minority in that. I like more of the sweet, fresh scents. So I ended up going with one of the black cherry Merlots. This one is always a favorite. I got a golden, citrus, and vanilla. This was one of the fall scents. It has a super pretty bottle. I got two of the kitchen mandarin. This is one of my favorite scents. Blackberry and basil. This one's pretty too. Another fall one, and this one I was a little bit disappointed in because it's a Halloween scent, but it is the least Halloween bottle I have ever seen. It's called enchanted candy potion, but why didn't they put it in a fun, spooky bottle? My kids would have loved that, but I got a pink one. I think I have a Halloween soap sleeve somewhere. And then I also got strawberry pound cake. This one's just a summer scent, I think, but that one smelled really good. So those are the soaps I got. They were, oh wait, I should have another one. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, I think they were 8 for $30. Another one of the candy potion ones. So they were 8 for $30, which is a really good price. I feel like that is the cheapest they've been in a long time. But yeah, I just wanted to share the ones I picked up. Now we are going to be going through and vacuuming all of my area rugs. I'm also going to be vacuuming the hardwood, and then we're going to go through and get everything mopped as well.
You said things could only get better. I need it more than ever. They don't let go. Oh, you said things could only get better. I need it more than ever. They don't. How can I believe when everything is sleeping? How can I believe everything is sleeping?
I mentioned, honestly, probably 6 weeks ago that we were pouring a concrete patio in our backyard. It has actually been prepped for over a month, but the guy we have hired to do the concrete work has been backed up and super busy, but we are finally getting that poured this weekend. And of course, it is supposed to rain on Saturday, so I am so frustrated. It sounds like we still might be able to do it depending on what time the rain is supposed to be and how hard it's raining, but fingers crossed that we can finally get this poured because we are already way later than we would like and it's only getting colder out. So please keep your fingers crossed for us that we can get this done this weekend.
I'm out of reasons, I'm out of rhyme, but I'll only tell you that I'm out of time. I'm sick of love songs, I'm tired of this, and I wanna tell you straight just like it is. You're watching me like you want me, but you're still holding back, still holding back. Honestly, you're annoying me with the way that you keep playing. Show me your love like it is, bend open my heart like your face.
So I actually ended up filming this a completely different day, but we are upstairs in my kids' bathroom. We did buy a new toilet seat for this toilet. It is a built-in kids seat as well as just a regular toilet seat. I will show you guys here in a second, but we're just getting our old toilet seat off. I'm obviously going to be cleaning the area really well, and then we're gonna get the new seat on, and I am just so excited about this. It looks so much better than having the little foamy child seats. It's cleaner, and I personally think it is a lot more sanitary. So I will also have this seat linked down below in my Amazon storefront. I would highly, highly recommend it if you have little kids in your home, and I am just obsessed with it.
Still holding back, still holding back. Honestly, you're annoying me with the way that you keep playing. Show me your love like it is, bend open my heart like you're fearless. Steal all the gold you can get, show me your love, leave me breathless, breathless.
So this is what the seat looks like. This is the kid portion, and as you can see here, it just clips on and off easily to the other toilet seat, so it can be a regular seat or it can just magnetic right on to the top lid. I think these are so smart. I don't know why every toilet doesn't have these. I think every public restroom should have these, hotels should have these, and just every home, in my opinion. I just think They are so smart and I would highly recommend them. I will have it linked down below in my Amazon. Like I said, this is not sponsored or anything like that. I just think these are so ingenious.
I bet you think that I should calm down, and that I'm overthinking everything about you, and that we're good the way we are. But I don't know that much about you, what things you like and what you don't. It's not that long since I met you for the first time. You know we should work it out. You know we should work it out.
That is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I had fun filming this one. It's always fun to do something a little bit different and adding some decorating into my videos. So like I said, I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up down below and leave me an orange heart emoji letting me know that you made it all the way till the end. And I will see you all next Friday with a brand new video. Bye guys. Hello everyone and welcome back. Today's video is the long-awaited girls' bedroom makeover and I am so excited for this one. I am just starting the video off by giving you a few before clips. If you saw last week's video, we did start moving all of the furniture out of this room and I did include a couple of those clips of us just moving the big furniture out of here to just really give you the before of what this room looked like. I have been talking about this and coming up with so many ideas over the last 6 months or more, and the day is finally here. We have been chipping away at this bedroom for the last couple of weeks, and I am just so excited with how everything turned out. The before and after is such a huge change, and I am just very proud of how this turned out, and I love everything about this bedroom. We definitely chose to go very girly for this room, but we didn't go over the top, and I just can't wait to show you guys, so let's just jump right into it.
In and out of love, never get enough. We never seem to get older.
Now that all of the furniture is out of here, I'm going to just be pulling all of the nails and screws out of the walls. We had a couple pictures hung up and we do anchor all of our furniture. So I just had to get all of that done, and then we're going to go in with some mud and just mud all of the holes before we take all of the outlet covers off.
We should be good, but we keep lighting fires. The words repeat cause we're scared of the silence. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires. Fires around ourselves, it's deja vu.
Along with filling all of the nail holes, I am going through and just repairing a ton of dents and dings that the walls had. It's very hard to see them on camera, but there was quite a few from the kids and the dogs, and let's be honest, probably me and Justin moving furniture in and out of here. But I thought if I'm going to take the time to paint this room, I of course want to have the best canvas possible.
Lies. Say we're done, say it's over. Shouldn't be coming back, but somehow
I gave the mud about an hour to dry before coming back in with my sanding block to get all of the spots sanded down so we had a nice and smooth surface.
because we're scared of the silence. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires, fires around ourselves. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires. The words repeat because we're scared of the silence. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires.
If this is your very first time watching a video here on my channel, I did want to quickly say hello and welcome. My name is Aleah and I do post new cleaning motivation videos every single Friday here on my channel, and I do like to include the occasional room makeover like this video. We are currently in the middle of making our house a home, so we are tackling it room by room. I do have 3 young kids. I have a 6-year-old son and I have 2 daughters aged 4 and 2. I am currently in the middle of switching the bedrooms around. My son and daughter were sharing this bedroom, but we are now making this the girls' room, so my 4 and 2-year-old will be sharing, and I do have another bedroom makeover coming up for my son's new room. I do love to share the real life moments and the real life messes here on my channel. And if you do enjoy this type of content, I would love for you to subscribe down below before you leave today. And if you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back for another video.
Talking and talking.
So now that we have taped all the baseboards, got everything sanded, and took off all of the light switches and this vent, all of the prep work is done and we can move on to painting. For the paint color for this bedroom, we did actually use the same pink we used in Rowan's old nursery, which was Candy Floss by Bear, I believe is what it was called. But we chose to go 50% lighter just because I didn't want it super, super pink, because we are going to be doing a feature wall and I didn't want it to be too much. But this ended up being the perfect pink color. It's still very light and creamy while being obviously pink.
Some balance in my life, but I never really put up a fight, didn't follow my dreams.
I absolutely loved watching these painting clips fast forwarded. It was so satisfying, and I honestly wish it was this quick in real life. This process took me multiple days. It took me hours and hours of painting each day. The cutting in is, of course, the longest part, and then the rolling, it's a lot quicker, but I did end up having to do 3 coats of paint, which was kind of a bummer since it was such a light paint. It just was not covering the gray walls as good as I wanted it to. So 3 coats is what it took, and it definitely took a couple of days. I was using this roller to roll my paint and I ended up having to switch it out. I bought this one at the dollar store and it was absolutely horrible. You definitely need quality products when it comes to certain things, and painting is definitely one of them. So I did have another roller from Home Depot, luckily, in my basement. So I ran downstairs and grabbed that, and like I said, I would not recommend buying painting supplies anywhere other than a home improvement store. I learned my lesson here. I also had a couple questions in my last makeover video, which was my office from last year, about where I learned to paint a wall, and I actually just learned from my parents. They flipped a lot of houses when I was growing up, and then every time we moved, they would paint a house, and I just kind of learned from watching them. Justin and I did also purchase a rental home 2 years ago, and we had to repaint that entire house before renting it out to someone, and that was really my first time dipping my toes into painting walls, and that's just how I learned. But thank you so much for the compliments on my painting. It is one of my favorite parts whenever we redo a room. So like I mentioned earlier, this did take me 3 coats of paint to cover the wall completely, but I will save you having to watch me paint the other 2 coats, and this is what it looked like once I was finished all 3 coats. It was exactly what I was going for, and I'm very happy with it. Like I said, it is obviously pink, but I don't think it's too much or too overbearing. And now we are going to be doing one of my favorite parts in this entire bedroom, which is this wallpaper wall. This is the feature in this bedroom and I absolutely love it. This wallpaper is from Wallpapery, and I will have all the information linked down below so you can purchase it if you are interested. It is the most beautiful wallpaper I have ever seen, and I am just so beyond happy with how this turned out, and I think this might be my favorite part of the entire bedroom. Now that all of the wall work is done, I'm going to just quickly peel off all of the tape on the baseboards and around the windows and doors. I'm also going to be putting the outlet covers back on, and then we are going to be moving on to one of the most fun parts, which is moving all of the furniture in and the decorating. I don't know if you guys remember, but when I purchased Rowan's big girl bed, probably around a year and a half ago, I purchased a second set of everything. I purchased the second bed frame, the headboard, the bedding that I ordered, everything, because I knew I was going to eventually be putting the girls in the same bedroom. I remember at the time I was a little sad about having to spend double the money on everything, but it was definitely such a good decision. I just didn't want to have to worry about the stores discontinuing the items or not selling them anymore, and then I can't find a matching set, which is kind of the look I wanted to have. So I bit the bullet at the time and I purchased two of everything, and I am so happy I did that. It made doing this makeover just go really smoothly. I knew I had everything I needed and I didn't have to purchase all of the extra stuff. And I will say, time flies, and a year and a half ago honestly feels like yesterday.
Nobody told me to settle down. Day nights and late nights don't get around. But there's something about you I like, about you I like. You're crazy for saying I should slow down, but maybe I'm escaping the love we found. There's something about you.
So you will see us messing around with the bed placement. We originally had it centered like this in the bedroom, but then we decided to push the bed to the window wall. We decided we didn't like that either, and we did center the beds again. The only issue with this is we can't fully open the closet doors, so we are eventually going to be taking the closet doors off and maybe adding like a tulle curtain with some twinkle lights or something really pretty, but that's not in this video because I just didn't plan for that, and we were just trying to decide what the best way to go about this was.
There'd be many nights I got too high and almost left town.
When we purchased the dresser in Quinn's room from Wayfair, we also bought the matching nightstand, and that has just been sitting in the box waiting, just like the other bed frame. Again, I am so happy I purchased it earlier so we can have the matching set.
Gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better.
Since Quinn is transitioning from a crib, I did purchase these bumpers to keep her inside the bed and she can't just roll out easily. We have been using these for a month now because we did do this makeover a little while ago, and these are so good. I wish I had them for my other kids. Rowan used to constantly roll out of her bed when she transitioned to a big girl bed, and Quinn has not fallen out once. These work really, really well, and we also use them in our camper. They are great, and I would highly recommend them.
I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better.
Everybody's been saying that you're up to no good. Everyone has been telling me that you got me hooked. You're playing it big time. You're feeding me lies.
As you can see, there was quite a large gap between the mattress and the headboards, and I just was not liking how this was looking. So later this day, after I set the beds up, I did order a couple of low profile box springs that could raise the mattress up, and we will be adding those a little later on in the video, and it looks so much better. I also bought these really cute rainbow pillows from HomeSense. I just thought the gold arch on them tied in really well with the gold and yellow on the wallpaper.
Lucky, lucky, lucky me. I won, got it done. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky. I won't let the door hit when I leave.
So after I made the beds, we took a break for a couple of hours and we came back, and this is when I decided I did not want the beds pushed up against the window wall. We wanted them centered to the bedroom, and I am so happy we made this decision because it looks so much better this way.
The truth is hard to see, but now the never, ever, ever seem to be over. I saw her, so I'm happy I got freed. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. I won, got it done. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky. I won't let the door hit when I leave. I guess that I was born beneath a very lucky star, and in a week or two I won't remember who you are. Down, he ran out of luck.
So after getting the dresser in here, and I'm also going to be putting the laundry basket in here, that was all we were able to get done this day. Quinn did not sleep well in her bed. It did not go well as a first night, so we did end up dragging her crib in here and just leaving that in this corner while we do the rest of the room. I think it was just too much change too fast. It was a brand new room for her, and just kind of throwing her in a bed, it was just a lot for her. So we let her go in her crib, and we do end up leaving the crib in here for a few nights, but by the time the makeover was done, she was in her bed and it was not too painful of a transition. So as you can see here, we are working on trying to hang this gold mirror on their wall. I love this mirror. I found it at HomeSense. I believe we purchased the 36-inch one, and it is so beautiful. I also love that you can see the reflection of the wallpaper, so it kind of brings the wallpaper onto this wall as well. This mirror was extremely heavy, so we had to make sure we got it into a stud, and then it had the tiniest little bracket, so you will see us struggling here to get it to hang on the nail. You guys will also probably see me crack up a bunch of times while we were trying to hang this mirror. The way Justin's face was hitting it, it made him look like a cyclops, and he only had one eye. It sounds ridiculous, but it was making me laugh so hard as we were hanging it up. I am not the best helper, and this probably took us an hour because I just could not get myself together.
Small-minded people sure know how to drink. I came to the party, I laughed at the jokes you made. I wish that I hadn't, 'cause now the joke's on me. I didn't come here just so I could watch you make a mess. I didn't come here to ugly cry in my favorite dress. So what the hell were you thinking then when you kissed your lips?
So like I said, this mirror was extremely heavy, so we did have to make sure we got it in a stud. So once we had it hung up, we just wanted to make sure the dresser was centered to the mirror, and I am just so happy with how this mirror looks. It is absolutely beautiful, and again, it just ties in really well with the gold accents that I'm going to be bringing in throughout the bedroom.
Adore me. Little did I know she wanted you alone. I thought she was over you, but I guess I was wrong. I came to the party, I laughed at the jokes she made. I wish that I hadn't, 'cause now the joke's on me. I didn't come here just so I could watch you make a mess.
Rowan got this lamp as a gift from my mother-in-law, and it matches the theme of the room perfectly. She also included these little magnets so the girls can decorate and customize the lamp as they choose. But for now, I'm just going to quickly put these on here and they can change them around later, but I just thought this was such a good and fun idea.
Adore me. Go ahead now.
I really wanted to change this light fixture out for something a lot more fun and girly, and this chandelier was at Home Depot and it was absolutely perfect. It was exactly what I wanted, so this is what we're going to be hanging up. The only thing I didn't do is add the jewels. We do have them separately, so I can add them at a later time, but I really like the look of the chandelier just by itself and very minimal.
Kinda simple, kinda wishful about things, and you're kinda simple, but like a pistol, you fire. Sometimes you get under my skin like a lover, and sometimes you don't wanna come back 'cause you'd rather stay out with another, talking to strangers and make out spontaneously. Now I'm so tired of hearing all your stories about the drunk nights, bragging in the glory. You're such a nice guy when you're not just talking about yourself and the way of how you dwell. I get it. Oh, I'm so tired of hearing all your stories about your rich friends traveling Mercedes. You're such a nice guy when you're not just talking about yourself and the way of how you dwell. Don't you get it? You do it.
So this was the gap I was talking about between the mattress and the bed frame, but this was the day the box springs came in, so we're quickly just going to move the mattresses out of the way so we can get those underneath.
Like we know each other, but sometimes you get under my skin like a lover, and sometimes you don't wanna come back 'cause you'd rather stay out with another, talking to strangers.
So the new problem for me was you can still see the little bit of black from the box spring underneath the mattress and in between the bed frame. I don't love the look of this either, so I'm really kind of struggling. I don't know if you can order white box springs, but it's too late. Nobody told me. I'm really learning throughout this makeover, but I am going to look and see if I can find a white cover to maybe cover the box spring, and then at least it's white so it kind of ties in a little better. If you guys know, let me know down below. It's not the biggest deal, but I definitely don't love the look of the black peeking through.
All your stories about your rich friends traveling Mercedes. You're such a nice guy when you're not just talking about yourself.
So now we are moving on to some wall decor, and I had this wood name sign from Rowan's Nursery, and I wanted to get a matching one for Quinn. Unfortunately, the lady who made Rowan's no longer makes them, so I did try to find a similar shop on Etsy, but as you can see, they are definitely not a match. The one we got for Quinn is way thinner, and the font is different. They are virtually the same size, and I guess that's the main thing, but they don't match perfectly. Once we did get them on the wall, I don't think it looks bad that they aren't a perfect match. If anything, maybe it gives a little character. Once I show you guys, once they're on the wall, you will have to let me know your opinion, but I am just spraying them down with the champagne gold spray paint by Bear. I'm giving Quinn's a lot of paint because it was unpainted, and then I'm just going to give Rowan's sign a quick spray just so they match in color.
Wake up 2 p.m. I don't know where we are. Looks like a cheap motel with our clothes on the floor. I don't know how we ended up here.
I did end up having to do a couple of coats of spray paint on Quinn's name sign, so this was the next day, and as you can see, Justin is going to be helping me hang these. He was the real MVP for this video. He did all of the hanging and the light fixtures and the measuring. That is not my area of expertise, so I was very happy to have his help. And we are just measuring these with our eyes. We're just trying to eyeball where they look best and where they are centered on the wall. And I think we ended up doing a pretty good job with it. And once these are on the wall, like I said, let me know what you think about the names not matching. I kind of like the way it looks. I think it gives it a little bit of character, and I don't think it looks too out of place, but let me know your opinion.
Get the rhythm of it. I've been chasing you like the tail of a dog. I don't get no sleep when we kiss in the dark like we do. I just love the way it feels. Yeah, I know it's bad, but I can't resist. When I look in your eyes, I don't know what is real. All I know is that I could go anywhere, as long as you're with me.
Now we are going to be hanging up a couple more pieces on the walls, and these were things we already had. This mirror we have was Rowan's, and I am going to ask my mother-in-law to include Quinn's name on it. She did make this, and it is absolutely beautiful. I have very talented in-laws. If you have seen my videos before, you know that they have made a ton of different decor pieces, and this is one of them, and I love it so much.
I don't care about it, 'cause I got you close and kinda hoping that one day we'll get the rhythm of
This is actually another piece made by my in-laws, and I think it's absolutely beautiful. It is perfect for their jewelry or their hair stuff. I don't have anything currently hanging on it just because Quinn is still practically a baby and I don't want her to pull it down and hurt herself. I am also setting up this teepee right in the corner here. I thought it would fit perfectly, but it was a lot bigger than I remember it being. I ended up taking it down, but I did want to include these clips because I am just curious what you guys thought. If you thought it looked really good here, I will show you a clip with the teepee and without, and let me know what you think down below. I am thinking instead of the teepee, I might buy a vanity to put here, just like a little white girly vanity, maybe for Rowan's birthday. She would absolutely love that. She is definitely a girly girl. She loves to look at herself in the mirror and do her hair and her makeup and all of that stuff. So I'm curious what your opinion is down below. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. This was a long time in the making. I feel like I have been chipping away at this video for what feels like forever, and I am so excited to finally have it done and to finally be sharing. I am very proud of how this bedroom turned out, and I could not be more excited to give my girls this space for themselves. We did keep the decor very minimal as Quinn is still very young and she doesn't understand that she can easily break things and ruin things, but we can add to it as they get older, and I feel like this is definitely a room that they can grow into. Again, I am just so happy about every piece in this room. I think my favorites are the wallpaper, the chandelier, and the round gold mirror, but I would love to know what your favorite part of this bedroom is. Let me know down below in the comments, and thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you all next week with a brand new video. Bye, guys. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are having a wonderful week. We are starting today's video off by just cleaning up my floors. I feel like I had a ton of stuff all over the floors. There's toys everywhere, there's dishes, there's garbage. So I'm quickly just doing a cleanup of the main area flooring before we move on to the kitchen. I have tons of fun stuff coming up in my household over the next couple of weeks. We have Quinn's second birthday this weekend. We have Grayson's 6th birthday next weekend. And I just needed to get my house in order for having all of the company over. We're going to be having both birthday parties just at our home this year. With Quinn, she's young, so we just want to do something small. And then with Grayson healing from his broken leg still, we just wanted to keep it very low key, but still have family and friends over so he can celebrate. Grayson did get his cast off last week and he chose to keep it, so that is what I am holding here. I have no idea where we're going to put this or what we're going to do with it, but as of now he wants to keep it, so I'm going to let him. But I hope you all enjoyed today's video. There is tons of cleaning motivation in this one. We are cleaning each and every room from top to bottom and just doing a really good home reset. So I hope you all enjoy it, and let's jump right into it.
I don't think we got enough time to sort out all the fights, to sort out all the lies. Oh baby, yeah. There was a part of me that knew that still I'm caught by surprise. I thought you'd always be mine. I guess our dreams fell asleep. There's no passion in the comatose.
I organized my spice cupboard a couple of years ago, and it is still one of my favorite projects I have ever done in my home, but I am thinking I am going to need another spice rack. I am starting to have to stack the spices on top of each other, so I'm going to order another one off of Amazon and make a couple more custom bottles in the near future. I would highly recommend these glass jars with the bamboo lids because they are so practical. I love that I can fit the measuring spoons into them, and I just love having something that is functional but still aesthetically pleasing.
I really thought we had it covered. Was gonna patch up all the scars, but we smashed up all the parts. Oh na na na. Always knew that you were stubborn, but didn't know it'd be so hard to figure out who you really are. I guess our dreams fell asleep. There's no passion in the comatose. Baby going down, 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 down. Baby going down, 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 down.
We are officially starting the bedroom swaps for the kids. I am buying the final touches for what we are needing to do the transformation. And the last thing I am needing for the girls' room is some wallpaper for one of the walls. I am doing a feature wall with some floral wallpaper and some DIY board and batten. But I have honestly never purchased or done wallpaper before, and I was absolutely shocked with the price of wallpaper. I was measuring out how much we were needing for just the top half of one of the walls, and it was $400. You guys will have to let me know down below if that is the going price for wallpaper, because like I said, I was shocked. And of course, this wallpaper is exactly what I was looking for. It's exactly what I was envisioning, and I'm sure it is great quality and the reviews were amazing, but I was just curious if that is somewhat of a normal price or if that does sound a little excessive, because like I said, I have actually never purchased wallpaper, so I really don't have anything to compare it to.
Down, down, baby going down, 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 down. And I thought, it's time I'm letting you go. This time I know it for sure. Just thought I should let you know. But now, no, it's no more, no. I got so high on a hill. That's when I loved you the most. Now I thought I should let you know. But now, no, it's no more, no. Don't know, no, it's no more. We don't know, no, it's no more.
I was actually starting this day of cleaning off quite a bit later in the day, so Quinn was already waking up from her afternoon nap, and I still had so much to get done, so I decided to just set her up with a snack. I grabbed her some Lay's chips, I turned her show on, and I just let her have a little rest after waking up. I was trying to get her to smile for this clip, but she was just not having it. She was like, "Mom, I'm just trying to enjoy my snack and watch my show. Please get out of my way." So we're going to finish up cleaning while she eats her snack.
We've been through a lot, holding hands while screaming at each other. And I don't know how to stop, but I still love you like I do. It breaks my heart, no text, no calls from you. Without you, feel alright. Run away with me, and I'll be good this time around. I'll be good this time. I'll be good this time. I'll be good this time. Run away with me, come home with me tonight. Run away with me, it'd be worth the time. Run away with me, I made you feel alright. Run away with me, and I'll be good this time around.
I don't really need a new friend, so spend your time with me. Looking for someone who can play though, wanna hang with me. I'm not really looking for a friend, so spend your time with me. Looking for someone not afraid to give it all to me. Get next to me, get next to me. All that I want is to get next to you, get next to you.
Before we move on to vacuuming and washing all of my hardwood floors, I wanted to get outside while it was still nice out so I could reseal my front door. As you can see here, it is in rough shape. If you guys remember, I pressure washed it last summer and it just took all of the finish off of the door. So I'm just going to quickly go through with a microfiber cloth and wipe the door down, get all of the dirt off it. And then I did buy this seal from Home Depot. I know it says interior, but I think it will still be okay for this area since it is covered from rain. And I'm just going to pour a ton of this onto another microfiber cloth and just wipe it over the entire door. It does end up working really well and it looks so much better than it did before.
Holding back, I got history. Yeah, yeah. But the way you've been crossing the line, oh, it's something in me that says it's fine. Hoping you wouldn't change me. Got the same old thoughts, be my referee. I will be alright. Never cut it right, but somehow you make me change. Like I'm better.
As you guys will see, it definitely is not perfect by any means. I am going to have to sand this door down and restain it, but that is just not something I want to sign up for right now. So this looks so much better than it did before, and I'm really happy with it for this year.
Kinda used to these battlegrounds.
Now we are back inside, and this was a little bit later in the day. This was after supper, and I just wanted to give you a quick close-up of my floors. They were so disgusting. They're covered in dog fur and crumbs and just all of the spills and messes from throughout the last couple of days. So we're going to get the vacuum out and vacuum all of the hardwood and all of the rugs, and then we will be mopping and giving the hardwood a really good clean. I have to stay on top of my floors at least every 1 to 2 days, or else they just get completely out of control and disgusting.
Do you miss me at all? Do you think about the things we used to do? No, you couldn't stand tall. So why didn't you call? So many years has gone by, but I think about you all the time. Looks like you're changing and all. Well, why didn't you call? Something in the air, always something in the air. Inexplicable. you couldn't stand tall. So why didn't you?
I absolutely love mopping my floors. It is definitely one of my favorite tasks these days, and I find it is one of the most rewarding tasks, if that makes sense. I feel like it is one of those things where you don't realize how dirty your floors actually are until they are clean and they look shiny and beautiful. That's the case with me, and I always question on why I waited so long to mop them, and I should do it every single evening, which of course is not always practical, but I always question why I wait so long in between mopping because it always looks so good afterwards.
Can you feel me? Can you feel me? Can you feel me? Can you feel me? Something in the air, always something in the air. Inexplicable, I can feel it in the air. Can you feel me?
I cannot beat you. No, I won't have it, babe. Not playing this game. I do not feel you. I'm not crossing that day.
Now we are moving on to day number 2, and my big things on my cleaning checklist this day were cleaning my bedroom and making sure I got my bedding washed, and then we are going to be moving on to the playroom as well because it was an absolute disaster in there. But starting off in the bedroom, we're going to strip the bed, get all of this into the washing machine so that can get cleaned and washed for me while I clean up the rest of the room.
Stop this I wanna make things right. Run away on this night. Do whatever we like. We will see things clearly on top of the.
Now that the bedding is in the washing machine, we are going to be cleaning all of the laundry and things off of the floors in here. Then I do have a couple blankets and towels to fold to get put away. We will move on to cleaning off all of the furniture, dusting and polishing everything up, and then doing a quick wipe of the baseboards and vacuuming all of the carpets.
Stop this charade. Stop this charade. I would give you the world if it was up to me. It's not too late to be heard, so tell me what I need to know. Tell me what I need to know. And stop the charade. Let's stop this charade. Stop this charade.
My bottle of Pledge is almost empty, and you will see it is spraying in more of a stream rather than a spray, and that's how I know it is time to buy a new one. I have purchased so many bottles of the Pledge wood cleaner, and I am not going to change it up anytime soon. This is one of my favorite cleaners for any area, and I don't think I will ever be able to find something that matches it.
You rattled my cage without warning, kept it up right till the morning. A new kind of ecstasy. You found a different side of me, the one I'd like to be, a different side.
Speaking of cleaners, I am actually due for a cleaning haul. I haven't purchased new cleaners in quite a while, and I am running out of all of my favorites. I am needing my Pledge cleaner. I'm out of my Method all-purpose cleaner. I'm out of bathtub cleaner. I use the Scrubbing Bubbles ones, and I always love to try new things. So if you guys have any recommendations down below for your favorite cleaners or anything you would like to see me try here on my channel, definitely leave it down below.
With you, there are no stop signs, counting down till we take flight. It's how you make me feel. Yeah, yeah. Let's call in sick and be lazy. I'm all for doing what's crazy, 'cause you make it real, yeah. A different side of me, the one I'd like to be, a different side of me, yeah, yeah. You found a different side of me, like someone pretty neat, a different side of me, yeah, yeah. You're changing me, day by day got me shedding skin.
Now we are moving on to cleaning up the playroom. It's the same old in this room. I feel like it is continuously a complete disaster. I will say my kids have not been helping very much in this room lately, and that is because of me. I've been telling them to just rest and take it easy. With Grayson having his broken leg, of course, he has not been able to get up and clean up, so it didn't really feel fair telling Rowan to clean up all of the messes all of the time. And then, of course, Quinn is only a baby, so she doesn't understand the concept of cleaning yet, and honestly just makes it way more difficult than it needs to be. So I've been in charge of cleaning up the playroom. Now with Grayson starting to walk again, he is slowly starting to tackle his day-to-day things, but I really have not been stressing about them cleaning up after themselves.
You found a different side of me, the one I'd like to be, a different side of me, yeah.
I get so caught up in the middle, thinking of drowning in those blue eyes. I'm losing sight 'cause I am falling. I'm so deep down, and it's not a lie that I die. I can't hide what this is. Yeah, I keep drowning in those blue eyes, and you can tell me all of your lies. I will put out all of the fire if it gets too dark. I'll be your light.
Like I mentioned, Gray did get his cast off, and I know a lot of you were requesting an update on him. He is doing so good. His x-rays looked perfect. They said his bone looks completely healed, and his leg should have full strength in the next 3 weeks. He is just needing to build those muscles back up since he has not been walking for 6 weeks. His legs are definitely needing to gain some strength back. He is walking, but he is struggling a little bit with it, which which is to be expected. He is walking with a limp, and his foot and his knee is actually what is bothering him. His thigh and femur bone have absolutely zero pain, which is great, but the tendons in his knee and the muscles in his foot are what is bugging him, so we're trying to work those out. While he's walking, he is turning his foot inward and walking on the outside edge of his foot, which is not what you want at all. But like I said, they did warn me that things like this are to be expected and just to keep working with him on it. It has only been 5 days since he has had his cast off, and in my opinion, he is doing so well. He is doing the stairs by himself, and he is back to being independent. We just have to work on rebuilding the muscle and gaining the strength back. I am going to be putting him in physio just to make him a little more confident and just help him with all of the learning again.
And you can tell me all of your lies. I will put out all of the fire if it gets too dark. I'll be your light.
Thank you guys for being here and spending this time with me. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below letting me know what you are up to this weekend, and I will see you all next Friday with a new video. Bye guys.